All right, we are here. Don't worry. Got my water. Got my Jumenso water. Got plenty to go around this time. There it is. Today, we're going to play some more Get a Life. Half-Life 2 mod. So Stellar Blade now available on Steam. You don't have to own a PS5 for that game now. This chick flaunting her body. Yeah, we're talking about Stellar Blade, right? It's right on the front page right now. Moving closer. Yeah, how about that? How's that? Yeah, thank you for the 5 Deus Ex rats. Know nothing about Stellar Blade or why does it get so much hype. It's from the makers of MeenaCrowe, which means you're going to get some very high quality Gooner material, I suppose. Stellar Blade's trending because I think they just ported it to PC, I'm pretty sure. More? How about that? Yeah, it's MeenaCrowe devs. Pumpkin refers to it as the oiled ass game because she can never remember the name of the game, but you know, it's hard to forget the screen. You see screenshots or footage of the game. It's always, you know, third person shot, and there's a very accentuated ass on your screen at all times. So that's why she refers to it like that. From what I've heard, it's a parry game. It's like a melee, like character action kind of game. But I've heard most of the comment, and it's more like Sekiro kind of style parrying or something. I don't know. I haven't played it. I'm not that interested in playing it. I feel like there's other character action games I'd rather play for Stellar Blade. Yeah, I've heard it's not like bad. I've just heard it's like it's all right, basically. Some people really like it, but it seems to be kind of on average. I hear that it's like okay. It's an okay game, basically. The graphics look pretty good in it, but that's kind of the standard nowadays, is the graphics looking good. I don't know. I guess it's the substantial game because of the character, the sexualized character design, which I think that's a win in my book. I do like that that's a thing. I think there should be more sexualized character designs. I think that's always a positive. Yeah, it does seem to be like Nier Automata kind of inspired, which I feel like even comes down to the character design, where the Nier character is very sexualized too as well. I heard Nier's a better game though. But yeah, I guess it's a win. It's a win for the pro sexual character design people out there. So I'm not going to say the game is like, oh, I hate this game. I can't believe this game exists or whatever. Like, I feel like it at least did something, I guess. We're back now. We're back to having sexy characters in games again. Best outfits are the ones where she's actually fully clothed in casual wear. Yeah, I'm actually not a fan of it's like the skin suit outfit in that game. And a lot of people go nuts over that one, but to me it's like that one's like it's kind of goofy looking at that point, where it's like you have like the suit that's just like it's not, I don't know if it's transparent or if it's just a skin colored suit. But that one's like it's so like I don't know, it's like it's getting so like sexy that it's like kind of the opposite effect, where it's like okay, it's going a little too like sexualized looking, where now it doesn't look as hot anymore or something like that. I don't know. It's like that one in particular, I'm not a huge fan of that one because it just looks like she's naked or something like that at like a glance. I prefer like the default where it's just like it's like bodysuit, but it has like a color to it. Brown Dust 2 is grotesque. Yeah, anytime I see Brown Dust 2 stuff, it's like that's where it's so like egregiously like sexualized that it's like it's like borderline like porn at this point, basically. So like, yeah, when it gets to that, like, I don't know, you have to leave some stuff to like up to imagination a little bit, I feel like. And then when you get too close to porn, then it's like now it's not fun anymore. Now it's just like funny. Now it's just funny to me. Water? Thank you. I'll finish this bottle off here. Now I can dispose of that one. Restart looks amazing. Oh yeah, I assume you're referring to the Melty Hip art. They did a lot of variations on that one. That one's really good. Extremely good art, actually. Forgot what else I was gonna say. Something about Get a Life also. Oh, I think last week I said that I wasn't sure if I was gonna continue Get a Life or not. Yeah, Pumpkin's gonna come steal my water. I wasn't sure I was going to continue Get Her Life or not, because I was getting a little bit bored of it toward the end, because it was kind of dragging on a bit, but I've also had a week break from it too, and I don't know, I kind of, like, it wasn't, like, bad, I was just a little bit off and on with it. Had some fun parts, some kind of boring dragging on parts, but I want to see it to the end, and I assume I'm getting pretty close to the end, based on how long I've played it, so I kind of just want to finish it, to say that it is done. And I don't know, I'm anticipating more source jank fun. That's always the good stuff, is the source jank. So there's an outfit, talking about shirt and jeans for Stellar Blade is perfect. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen any of the casual wear ones. Should pull up the ink version. I need to grab them actually, hang on. Some of you genuinely had fun with Sekiro. Why does it want to be a JFIF file? I have to do like a mod or like a add-on on browsers to save things as like PNGs. Discord is advertising. Like, I hate these Discord, like these promotion ads that pop up where they're like, play Wuthering Waves for 15 minutes and unlock the V2.4 Woowa quest pack. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in Wuthering Waves. Sorry. I don't want this pop up on my Discord. Pull up the image. This is the most recent, very tiny. We need to scale this up. Why is this? Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. It's kind of cropped weirdly. Yeah, why is it doing that? Hang on. Let me yeah, is this? It feels like it's cut off. Why is it doing that? Oh, there. Okay, that's a strange feature. Yeah, what the hell? Why is it doing that? I've never seen OBS do this. There we go. Okay. Now let's scale it so it's not taking up the whole screen. Alright, hang on. This is scuff. Hit the screen. Alright, that looks good. I'll scale it down. There we go. Now we can do it. Alright, that's the Melty Hip art. This is, it did several variations. This is like the ink version, but there's like a few other versions too. I feel like this is the best one. Yeah, this is like really good. I feel like this is like on par. Maybe if not better than like the last ink commission that they did. But I really like, yeah, like we mentioned before about like the highlights. I like the extra like coloring that they do on the highlights where it has like a little bit of pinks and like blues on it. It's very detailed. It's a cool version of the cyberpunk outfit. Do I have a furry version? I do not have a furry version. But I have this. Oh, Riot, how you doing? I feel like this is... Melty Hip always delivers on good art. This is a good commission. I think we commissioned this one a while ago, so I was kind of waiting on this one for a while, but it turned out really, really good. You're normal. You're normal? I'm normal. Link to them, please. Here, I'll do a Twitch shout out. Question, exclamation point SO. Melty Hip on Twitter. Melty Hip, there's their Twitter. Check out Melty Hip. They do good arts, good skebs. I would recommend skebbing them. I'm the most normal VTuber that you know. That's good to know. It's good to be normal. And speaking of normal, we're gonna play a not normal Half-Life 2 mod called Get a Life. I don't know where I'm going with that one. Or yeah, Get a Life. We're gonna be having some scuff, some jank, and we're gonna finish this Half-Life 2 mod, and then we're gonna play something else probably. Let's go on over to the game screen. Game. There's no Minhera to be found. The most Minhera I get is... Oh, God. I forgot. Yeah. Now that's normal there. Now, let me fix this. Come on, game. Get on the screen. Yeah, like... What the hell? This interface is broken now. Whatever. Looks like the Half-Life sound alert has broken. Yeah, do some sick B-hops. Half-Life 2 bunny hopping's kind of weird, from what I remember. Like, it doesn't have... Yeah, like... B-hopping in Half-Life 2, it doesn't work quite the same way as it does in, like, Quake Engine. You kind of, like, you sprint and you kind of just do forward hops. It's almost kind of like Quake 3 kind of forward momentum. That's how I've been playing through this mostly, is just, like, doing these, like, forward bunny hops, like, through the whole thing. But I'm on some kind of awkward terrain now, too. Now, I can't B-hop quite like I can in, like, Half-Life 1 or, like, Quake 1. So Half-Life 2 ladders, ugh. Half-Life 2 ladders are very junky. I broke my ankle in water. Right, this is the mod with, like, the weird healing system. It has a Deus Ex healing system. That's kind of how you B-hop in Half-Life 2. You kind of do these, like, forward jumps. You don't really, like, strafe jump as much. At least, not to my knowledge. There's probably some movement tech in Half-Life 2 like that I'm just not familiar with, but I usually just kind of do the forward hops. Also, this is the mod that has, like, the, Nice. Is that intentional? Did this set me back, or am I supposed to go this way? I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, I remember this now. You kind of just jump spam and move forward. Yeah, the Half-Life 2 blood looks pretty good. It's kind of like static blood. Alright, we are progressing. Continuously, that's kickflip. Cannot in this game. The hell's that? Is it supposed to be like a trap or something? Okay. think it was meant to be like, why is there a fan in the water? What is that? Oh, grenade launcher? Yeah, we got a grenade launcher on our AUG now. Press A. A. A is my strafe button. Hang on. Yeah, we got like a gigascope now. I'm just not sure why there's just randomly a fan in the water like that. It's like an electric fan though. Yeah, like you can have like generators that are built from like, you know, like a water wheel where water is like moving the turbine to generate energy, but that's just kind of like, it looks like a computer, like a giant like computer fan, like like in the water, and it's like moving forward to be like a trap to like kill you basically. Fire grenade's Q. There we go. All right, just wanted to check that. Like it's just like this. Like look at that. It's like a very strange. I think it's meant to be like a trap where you're swimming away from it, but I accidentally turned myself around and went back through the loading screen, so I just kind of went behind the trap. Yeah, so this is kind of the bunny hop of Source Engine here. Oh boy. A Half-Life 2 helicopter. Something exploded and killed me. Oh yeah, I forgot this does the Half-Life 2 music when you die. Alright. So, something explodes. Like, I think it's just scripted to explode. I walked over here and it was like... I see. Okay. Yeah, it's just like a... That's like a beginner trap there. Oh god. Got the headache effect is turned on. Let's use my bullet time, which I like never use this. Stop blood. Yeah, look at the accuracy on this. That's incredible. I think sound alerts are broken today, unfortunately. Where'd you come from? No power. Not sure what the screen shaking effect's going on. Oh god, that's a boom room. Oh, I think my accuracy's bad because of like this debuff or something. Maybe that's my arms causing that? Yeah, it was. Okay. I was having arm shakes, I guess, to make my accuracy bad. Yeah, it's way better accuracy now. Ow. This bleeding effect's so funny. Stop blood. How many med kits? Yes, I do. Very strange healing system in this game. Yeah, sound alerts are not working. Hang on. This might break my game. Let me see. I think there's a way. How do I refund a thing? There's a way you can do it. It's in here somewhere. Okay, this might be it. No, these are, hang on. Is it Twitch activity feed? Oh god, let's go all the way back. Let's go back to 10 months ago of all the redeems. Should be, here it is, random. Why is it only showing riots from 5 months ago? What? Is complete. Channel points redemption queue. So I can type in /request. Yeah, I'll probably have to do it later because it's not showing up right now. So it's like I'll have to do it later, but I will make a note to do that. All right, hopefully this doesn't crash now. Yeah, the only like sound alert one that's showing up was like Riot from 5 months ago for some reason. But apparently what you have to do is you have to reject the request and then it's supposed to refund it. That's what I was reading. I got this stupid helicopter. There's like other ways I can go. Alright, I have this better pistol too. Get in my way. I think it all just loops around. I'm curious what's this way though. Okay, yeah, this also just loops around. This the fact of getting shot is so obnoxious. These are like incendiary grenades, I think. I'm sure why they let us have like just a regular of like a gun and then like the advanced one, because it's just like the advanced one is just better. I heard a guy over here. Also got the rocket launcher. You see that lightning effect? This weapon's like only dumbfire. Maybe there's someone around here. Nope, that's a grenade. That's a sniper. What the hell's that? Yeah, there's a sniper there. And they made the chopper way more accurate than it is in the base game. There we go, hit him. This rainy environment's pretty cool. Making this. Oh, I hit him. I guess I killed it too. Okay. It's definitely hard to hit it with the dumb fires. Ow. I don't know why I keep accidentally hitting the bullet time button. You got the on Out of Hell, by the way. I haven't checked up on that in a while. I know, chicken and ribs combo has been grinding away on that for a while. Oh my god. I used my last med kit, so got permanent headache. Awesome. Yeah, that's what I like to see. What if Half-Life 2 had extreme cases of motion blur when you get shot sometimes? And also blood effects that just splatter all over your screen. You can't see anything. I feel like there's like one issue also I have with this health system. I feel like that could maybe balance this out a bit more. Is like I don't like that you have your chest, stomach, your legs, arms, and head hitbox. So there's like 4 things that heal, but then you have this 5th like generic global health on top of all these other things. So it's like these health bars are all separate from your global health. So you have to worry about your generic global, and then you also have like all this here for like the status ailments too. So it's a lot of different things you have to like allocate like all your medkits to. I see the sniper's there. I just like blow him up right now. Yep, I got him. Look at this bleed effect. It's so obnoxious. Those hitboxes a bit bigger. Still kind of a tight hit still. Dude, I hit him. So our last time he went down in 2 hits. I think those are the best gun in the game. I don't trust that room. Yeah. Ever played Hideous Destructor? What I think of it? Yes, I've actually played a lot of Hideous Destructor pretty extensively. I really like it. It's been a while since I've played it. What I wish is that there was a branch of GZ Doom that had better like multiplayer netcode and support so that you could play it online much easier. Because actually there's a point where I played a lot of it online, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass to set up and play online because you have to do a bunch of port forwarding and you gotta direct IP connect, make sure everyone's got the right mod load order. Make sure you don't desync, because you can randomly desync like in the middle of a match too. So you gotta like always be saving your game and stuff like that. It's just not super ideal. Like GZ Doom's not really ideal for online play, but it can work, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass basically. No, I don't think you can host a dedicated because it's a direct like TCP/IP connect basically, and the host basically is, you know, the person that's like, you know, running the server basically. You're directly connecting like to their computer as a listen server, and also there's another helicopter. That's cool. It's kind of like playing like old like Diablo, like with just like a direct IP connect basically. So it's kind of limited like how you can do multiplayer in it. No, it does not run on Xandronum. It's like built to run on like the later like branches of GZ Doom, or later not branch is the right term, but latest builds of GZ Doom, because it used a lot of like, I guess kind of like state-of-the-art like Z Doom features that Xandronum does not have. Xandronum is running on like a pretty old iteration of Z Doom engine, or GZ Doom engine. It's my understanding that the creator of GZ Doom is not really interested in like networking or multiplayer support. Turn on power. Notice the power line's going back to there. I feel like that's some environmental kind of level design leading you to go back that way. Also, enemies are here, so this must be the right way. It opened a gate somewhere. There's a very, very old version of Hideous Destructor that ran on Xandronum, but it's like, I feel like one of the very first versions of it from like 2012 or somewhere around that time, where it was much, much less, I guess, it's just way more like feature light than it is now. There's some gate that opens somewhere. I don't think I ever saw that gate. Like this lightning effect where it's kind of like a, it's like a masked texture, just kind of like zooms by. I think it's kind of quaint. In this game, we're trying to, we're not even at half a life. We don't even have a life in this game. We're trying to get one, evidently. And the Get a Life mod. Alright, I'm going to assume we backtrack. Not really sure where else to go. So, I keep hitting B to medkit. Oh, and the game crashed. Awesome. I forgot that medkitting sometimes crashes your game. Awesome. This is when I think we turned the power on. Now, I don't know if the second helicopter's been killed yet or not. But there should be some bastards here. It looks like it's... oh, it's underwater. That's useful to know. Oh god, I am accidentally surfing. Alright, a better route to take, I think, is we should probably go under here, so I'm closer to the rockets. Let me try refreshing. Where is that? That would be under stream elements. Where would it be? Yeah, sound alerts. Alright, sound alerts. What's going on with sound alerts? Yeah, I'm gonna try re-signing in. Looks like none of them are working right now. Oh, I can actually refund the points from here. Oh, but they have a timer, so it doesn't let me refund them from here. I'll have to find out another way. Error occurred. Yeah, something is weird going on here. Browser source is offline. What? Yeah, I'll have to figure this out later. I don't know what's going on with it. So I haven't touched it at all. The rocket shoots a little higher than where you're aiming. Water seems to be electrified now. Trying to make you fall in, huh? This guy get up. You can tell which ones are gonna break. Oh god. Like a turret there. I don't think our rifle is as accurate as I think it is. There's a second grenade? God, I hate these headache effects. There we go. Got the turret guy. I feel like we're in like weird like Alpha Half-Life Ravenholm or something now. Oh. This guy on the roof. Hey, don't do the sound redeems, they're not working. Can I scream? That's a good question. Maybe after I kill this guy. Oh, wrong button. That did not go as far as I thought. But if I do this... I think the accuracy increases whenever you zoom in a little bit. Is that the last one? think I had to have yelled at least once at some point. I usually don't, but very rare circumstances where I do. So water redeem, yeah, that worked. So I still got a bottle left. Just took all my water. That should have been close enough. Oh, you can't pick up a barrel once it's on fire. Okay. Keep pressing Q thinking it's the zoom button, but that's the grenade button. Yeah, don't do the sound alerts are not working. I don't know what's going on with them. I went on like the site and it's just giving me an error. It's truly over. Yeah, water redeem works. Does they have 3 law rockets? Hit Pumpkin do 2 screams. I could do the Rainbow Six Vegas death scream. Anyone ever play Vegas Terrorist Hunt? The terrorists, like, lines in that game are really funny. Their death scream is so stupid. No, there's a random scream. Pick this up. Alright. Oh, she's here to steal my water. I only have 1 water bottle.
You want me to die?
Get your own water bottle.
Get your own water bottle. I left my water bottle.
Yeah, go get that one then. There's your random. Oh, the hell just happened? Probably bleeding, so just preemptively do that. Die. More explosive barrels. Why does the thing explode over here? I blew those barrels up. Hello? I gotta send me back all the way to here. Oh, they put an invisible wall there. That's cool. It has like Counter-Strike recoil system where the bullets are like going over your crosshair. Alright. Help, help, somebody's stealing my water bottle. It's like the kid in Rumble in the Bronx where he's like, help, help, somebody stole my cushion! Help, my cushion! Yeah, because it's like a bad dub. The kid's dub is so funny in that movie. It's like a Shell Station logo there. Not sure why they would make these like, I don't know. They're red barrels, but they're not explosive. There are explosive barrels, it's just not these particular red ones. Like those. Like they have to have like the little white stripe on them to be explosive. Their death sound doesn't even like match the default zombie sound effect. Alright, let's activate that. Cool. So blew those up, which then triggered like an explosion there for some reason. Hang on, I'm gonna save. I don't feel like doing this all over again. I'll walk over. Yeah, okay. So they just put a random ass scripted explosion there to kill you, completely unrelated to me shooting those other barrels. There's like no feedback on this shotgun. Hey, thank you for the gift sub. At least that works. Get a Howie scream there. Interesting loading screen spot. Yeah, it kind of felt like that was a crash. I forgot there were spiders. Oh, cool. You see him like T-posing. Hell's going on? Oh, yeah, of course they put an invisible wall there. Okay. There's also a... wasn't invisible wall, it just was getting stuck on geometry. Yeah, I know how much you love spiders. Oh. Missed Riot's scream when he saw the spider. I think there's an invisible wall here or something. It's not letting me climb up. Yeah, watch out for spider guy. Scariest spider of them all. I just use 6 med kits to like fix every limb. Those are explosives there. Okay, I think I have to fight it here. Die. Is that a rocket box here? Why this box is so like finicky about like giving you rockets here? Imachi, how's it going? Zombies. That flare does not last long at all. I feel like that was the solution. Oh, there's a button here. Okay. Suddenly there's like 15 zombies in a room. Half-Life 2's crowbar always kind of felt like I'm just not really hitting with them, I'm kind of just pushing. It doesn't feel like a swing, it just feels like he's kind of pushing the crowbar like into people. I just feel like there's a little dinky feeling in this game. Honestly, all the Half-Life 2 weapons are kind of dinky feeling. Security card acquired. Well, let me pick this up. Okay. Picking up the grenades, it's like... feels very awkward compared to normal Half-Life 2. Like their collision. The collision on the grenade is very strange in this. Flying out of the map. That. Oh, another barrel there. Okay, now the rocket launcher works. I think it only opens if you, like, haven't killed the boss yet, I guess. Problem is, like, with throwing the grenades, a lot of times you overshoot them. So what I like to do is I like to roll the grenade and pick it up and toss it, because you can kind of cook it that way. And you toss it at a lower distance, too, which helps you, like, get it not overshoot your grenade throw. But, I don't know, it feels like the collision on the grenade prop on the ground, it doesn't feel right. It feels different than, like, the Half-Life 2 one. It feels like a lot of times I'm trying to pick it up, I end up like picking up like other props and like junk on the ground. This room feel like Fulbright. Coca-Cola. That's gonna like crush me if I walk under that. Scripted event? It'll be weird for a mod to mess stuff like that outside of a gameplay overhaul or something. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of things in this mod where it's like... I appreciate, like, they're trying to, I guess, maybe detach a little bit from just feeling like basic Half-Life 2, so they change some things around, but, I don't know, some things... It feels so close to Half-Life 2, yet they change it just enough to where it just feels off to me, basically. Like, it's not like a... It doesn't feel different enough to be like a TC, basically. It's not like not a total conversion. But the things they do change to me, it just, I don't know, feels like it detracts more than like adds to the game, basically. One of those being like the grenades. Like the grenades just feel just slightly off. Like they're different, which is like, I guess it's cool that they're like a different type of grenade, but they just feel off to me. At least in their physics. I do like the explosion part of them, with like the incendiary kind of effect. I think that's cool. Like the health system, it's like I appreciate them trying to do like a, I don't know, like the Deus Ex style kind of health system, or kind of change it from just being like the little med kits you pick up. But at the same time, it's like I don't think the gameplay of this is different enough from just default Half-Life 2 combat to warrant adding in like a health system overhaul like that either. Is it gonna explode? Oh, we're like in like a tanker ship. I'm guessing it's flooding based on what's going on. Like we're sinking. I can like climb on the little jug. I think the mod's not bad, I would say. There's not a ton of like Half-Life 2 mods out there that I feel like are trying to like do something different with Half-Life 2. Like a lot of them are just kind of like map, just kind of map sets for Half-Life 2. So I appreciate like the kind of like different stuff that this mod's kind of adding, or at least like the attempt to do it. I'll probably go up here. I feel like it's a little bit boring. I will say, like, I've been playing a lot of this, and I feel like it started off pretty cool, but I got kind of quickly burned out of it a little bit because I feel like it's just kind of been rehashing a lot of the same kind of fights like over and over again. I was kind of looking for something like on the level of Nightmare House 2, where it's like it's a bit different, but it's still Half-Life 2, but different enough to feel like a little bit like a different game. But also Nightmare House 2 had I feel like a lot of really unintentionally like funny moments in it too that made it very memorable to me. This one's just a little bit duller, I will say, but it's also not bad either. Just kind of alright. The hell's that? Is that a giant snark or something? What is that? I think it just got ragdolled. I think this environment's pretty cool. We're on kind of like Borealis type of thing. Some like Something psychological going on here. Your best? Not a ton. We're on a ship now, which is pretty cool. I feel like it's by the numbers. I'm looking for outside the box. It's like kinda. It's like. It's more that it's like it has. It does try to do some different things, where it's adding in like, I don't know, it's kind of taking mechanics from other games where you got like, you got the Deus Ex health system, which just crashed my game again. That's awesome. All right. Give me 1 second. Get ready to get ear blasted. That never gets old. Okay, so it's not. I don't know. They added new stuff in here, like you got the Deus Ex health system. You got a dedicated flashlight item, basically. So it's kind of like Doom 3 flashlight in that regard. But I don't feel like I was saying, is like they don't really like change the actual like encounter and like combat, kind of core combat of Half-Life 2 enough, I feel like, to like warrant putting in those features, aside just, you know, the novelty of it. Basically, they feel like kind of novelty features to me. They're kind of jank. I don't feel like they're super thought out, but I guess it does help it like stand out a little bit and not just feel like it's just like a Half-Life 2 reskin, basically. That's a hurt way, but at the same time too, it's like, I mean, it's hard to like actually like program in like brand new enemies and AI behavior and stuff like that. I just feel like if you're gonna do like this like kind of health system, I feel like the gameplay needs to get kind of slowed down and be more like methodical instead of just kind of feel like Half-Life 2. I feel like 1187 was also... I feel like that mod also kind of fell into the same trap, basically, where it's trying to be like realistic, but the core design of Half-Life 2 still has not really changed in it. It just kind of adds in iron sights and removes your crosshair and ups enemy accuracy, while also retaining enemies using like the exact same AI and kind of behavior as they do in Half-Life 2. So, I don't know. It's like just like doing stuff like upping values, like you know, up their damage, up their accuracy, make the player like move slower, basically. Like I don't feel like you can just change values like that and then expect it to just like work, basically. I feel like you have to like do like a core like overhaul of like all your systems, basically, to make it work. Noticing this game likes to do a lot of that too, like just kind of what I call beginner traps, basically, where it's just like you walk in a room and the first time you step in it, there's just like an instant death trap, basically, that you wouldn't have known is coming. Like, oh, here's a doorway, and the barrel explodes the moment you step in the doorway, and you just instantly die. Is there something? Yeah, there's a med kit in here. like, all right, how do you know that just this thing's going to just fall on you whenever you enter this room? Like, like you just have to know from experiencing it once. I believe that a game needs to, I don't know, beginner trap stuff like that. I feel like, my opinion is you need to earn your beginner's traps and use them sparingly, basically. I think it's okay to have maybe a beginner trap every now and then to like keep you on your toes, basically. But I feel like if you just keep doing them all the time, then it just kind of feels, it gets kind of old, basically, where you just have like a thing where it's like little gotcha moments where it's just like, oh, we're just gonna send you back to the last save from a thing you couldn't have avoided the first time. It's like jump scares. I think you can use them sparingly, but you have to earn them. Fire effects. Take back the web. The sound alerts are broken. Need a battery here. I saw a battery somewhere. Never looking at it. I think it's back here. Here we are. Being cut on all these physics props and geometry. These doors, they open temporarily and then they just like close back again. It's very Resident Evil here also. The way the like batteries position there. It's like the last battery you put in before the helicopter at the end of Resident Evil 1. Tyrant fight. Oh. His blood became a poster on the wall. What do you even... Nothing killed him. Rate this one out of 10. This is like a 6 out of 10, I want to say. Oh, I avoided the beginner's trap. I avoided, that was absolutely gonna kill me. And just for whatever reason, I decided to just like walk back out of the room. Electrified room. There's another way I can go here. This is Get a Life mod for Half-Life 2. Yes, I've played They Hunger many times. That's a classic one. It's actually crazy how soon They Hunger released after Half-Life 1. New code, okay. Then I died? I think I was still drowning while, like, reading a message or something. So I knew I had, like, a few health left still. Oh, the code's right there. The keypad. Alright, where's thing? Yeah, close, please. So no. Okay. I was hoping there would be a air pocket in that room or something. I'm what some might call a chip expert. It's the difference between ripple and wavy cut. Wavy are, they're like ruffles, but they are kind of wider cut, basically, in the sense of like the ridges are like more shallow and wide between the spaces, whereas ruffles have very like narrow ridges. You have to swim so far back. Like, I think this, like, if you don't have, like, extra health, I feel like this part just might be impossible. I'll top my health off before going down. You can't sprint. This is as fast as you move underwater, also. Like, is there... Because you can't go in here. I'm trying to find, like, a spot where you can, like, get some air. Get some air! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, this is like a really tight swimming segment. Picture on the back looks the same. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like ruffles and wavy, like they're a little bit different. Oh, there's a spot right here. It's very easy to miss. It's like a it's like a upside down like laundry container. Where's the thing? Here we go. Let me up. There we go. It's very tight too, like getting up here. Hey, there we go. I got our weapon back. Don't have my flashlight though. I think those are glowing eyes. I thought it was like buttons or something. Oh, alright, well. Get all of our weapons back, I suppose. Don't have my flashlight still, though. Enemies on board. That like an Oblivion character. To like wait for these doors to close. Oh, this is Nightmare House now. Got the stalker scream. Oh, cool. Oh. Just like launched me out the side. Alright. We got Half-Life 2 leeches. It's not climbable. I think you're just supposed to die if you go in the water. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Alright, I think that's yet another beginner's trap. I'm almost certain. Ugh. I also didn't save after this part. It's very difficult to get up that. Where's the note? Where's the note? Where's the note? Where's the note? Oh, there's a note. Alright. Feels like there's just a very specific spot you have to like touch for the note to appear, because I don't see anything to interact with in that room. There we go. Okay. Save X, I don't want to ever do that water part again. There's a lot of Half-Life 2 mods that they like to do like kind of Borealis kind of reference sections. This guy plop, and then we'll leave this room. Let's assume that's what we. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't see that last time. Alright. Can I avoid the trap this time? Alright, stand here. Okay. Why is... Well, I saw the boat was, like, tilted, like, way down. Also, maybe, like, dropping guns. I don't understand why it was different that time. Yeah, see, now it's tilted like this, huh? Look, that's gonna collapse. It looks like a dock here. There's a vent there, which makes me think I need to break it to get into it. I feel like that might be the way to go. Ugh. Surfing up. God damn it. Yeah, you like slide up like you're surfing. I think there's an invisible wall up here. I can't fully tell. I think it's an invisible wall there. Let's try up here. We just drop down. Yeah, that's just death. Okay. Yeah, another beginner's trap. Cool. Okay, not bad. That one's actually pretty cool, because you can avoid that. That is a... I would not call that one a beginner's trap. That is a... Oh shit, something's going to happen. If you don't react fast enough, you'll die. Kind of... There's a pile of boxes. It kind of makes me think that's where we go. Hello? What? Did that just bump my head? Is that what killed me? Yeah, I think it just kind of barely lowering just killed me. Yeah, it's like a physics object. I see. I wanted to test that. So yeah, if you just like touch it, it just kind of kills you. Alright, that's cool. You need to dynamite these rubbles to keep going this way. I suppose this is a dynamite. Alright. These all dynamites here? Only one of those said TNT on it. They all kind of look like the same box, too. Yeah, see, only that one says TNT. But I want to assume that it's all TNT. TNT evolution. Invisible wall there. I kind of feel like the one that says TNT is the only one that actually is TNT. Yeah, see there's a TNT box there. Press E to come up. Let's grab this TNT box. Press E to come up. Alright, let's come up. Not really sure what grabbing, but I kind of assume it's this thing over here that's like physics object. Where the hell's the magnet at? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's just like move all this shit. So I don't know where it's like, because in Half-Life 2 there's usually a shadow you can see overhead, and that helps you know like what you're trying to grab, but I don't know what I'm picking up here in comparison. This one up over here. No, alright. Not what I wanted to pick up, but whatever. Get out of here. I'm gonna grab this one by the fence. Things flopping around everywhere. It's kind of hard to grab anything in particular. God, stop swaying around. I don't think I can actually grab this one here. Oh, I can. Okay. I wonder if I can, like, drop it over here so I can get into that area over there. I kind of think that's what they want us to do. Again, like, there's no shadow, so I don't, because of my depth perception, I don't really know what it's actually, like, hanging over. This lack of depth perception. Yeah, that might be doable there. I'll press E to come down. I'm gonna save just in case something bad happens. I hear a glass bottle break. Oh, someone in the window. Yeah, thanks for breaking the window for us. No. Shortcut? Nice. Another crane. Quick save. Yeah, let's do that. Assume, yep, I see. It's platforming. Here is the detonator. It's fit up with a self-timer. No. Oh. It landed me. Oh, wait, I thought I was falling. So that was like a really janky, like, falling animation. Okay, got the TNT. Where's this go? Just kind of out here. Can I lower this? Okay. For what purpose? There's a Jeep there. I never noticed that. Oh, Afro-chan, how you doing? We're playing, it's playing some janky Source Engine single-player mods. How are you doing? Bazonga. Oh, we have a buggy here for some reason. It said the detonator was back in that building. I never saw it. You play Left 4 Dead 2 with the Big Bang Theory. No, I'm dead. The Big Bang Theory Bazinga mod, where it turns every texture into the game. Or, yeah, every texture in the game becomes Bazinga. Here is the detonator. It's fit up with the self-timer. Okay. That's what it looks like. I watched this cutscene. I love the camera, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm falling, and then the camera, like, stops in front of the TNT or something. Oh, God. Oh, Galia, thank you for the follow. Oh, God, I have to carry both of this shit back. I feel like this is padding at this point. Grab this. Don't know what just happened. Tomorrow and mob were all the texture replaced with frames from the room. Tell me what's so. Is it like every texture is like a different frame from the movie? That's actually kind of amazing. Maybe I can like crash the car into the door here or something. I'm not sure why they. I don't know. I would have split all these objects, like all the different TNTs and the detonators. I would have put them all in, like different areas. That way you're not just like carrying two items back from the same one spot. Free TNT box and detonator. Then activate the detonator. Run away quickly. All right, let's put it here. I'm gonna save my game, so I don't have to do that again. All right, run away quickly. Is that quick enough? Yeah, it's quick enough. All right, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Is the car like jammed? I think it was scripted to like do that or something. This car just straight up doesn't work now. Oh god, it's fisheye. Nothing really in here. I thought I was just driving like an idiot, but I think that was just scripted to get jammed in the door. That almost was a beginner's trap. I didn't understand why the game was slowing down like that. But now I do know. Alright, nothing back there. Oh, thank God. We got our third crowbar. I need to take the room key here. For what? Take the room key to the boarded wall? What? Or does that show me where the key is? Oh, Faultier, how's it going? We're playing some janky Source Half-Life 2 mods. Going pretty good. This mod's a little rough, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I think it's that turn that I didn't go down. Maybe? No. It's gonna be blocked by the car. Yeah, it's this spot. Oh, we got the flashlight again. And the room key. Very strange. Oh my god. Oh, it's Verdugo again. It's gonna bash through the car, hell yeah. Is he just gonna show the whole entire sequence of running to me? Can't get up this. Oh, yeah, it's another antline guard. I'm not crossing that. That thing's gonna break. I don't trust it. All right. We got the we got the rubber ladder as well. This is incredible. More planks are gonna break, of course, because why wouldn't they? Yeah, it looks it looks like the Sin pistol if it was like horribly like mangled. Yeah, we were just all crazy the whole time. It's all a dream. Look at the little giblets coming out of the window over there. That's amazing. Alright, who's coming to steal my water? You're coming to steal my water, aren't you? Yeah, I knew that's what you were gonna do. Cool, I have a third of a water bottle left now. Get out of here. Oh, it's like squirt gun sounding pistol also. I asked myself the same question. I don't know why she doesn't just like there's water bottles downstairs. Just go get one of those. At this point I don't even question this game also. It's just lots of floor breaking under player dropping you into another room. How is that canceling you? Yeah, I think it's like a Walter like P99 or something. And they call it the Advanced CP99. You got the Advanced Steyr. It's definitely a P99. It's probably a death hole there. I'm not gonna go that way. This is many enemies zone. I can just toss these guys over. Just top all that off. I have a lot of mid kits. Is the shotgun a rail with a no sight on it? Yes, that is true. It's like, it's so far back, I can't really tell what shotgun it's supposed to be. But it's definitely, it's got the ejection port on the wrong side. But the shells are ejecting on the right, even though the ejection port's on the left. If I can see the back end of it a bit more, I could more easily tell what shotgun it is. It's most likely going to be either a Mossberg or a Remington of some sort. I like drop weapon, or drop primary. There used to be like a command in Half-Life 2, you could like drop the weapon. If I saw the ground model, I could probably recognize it better. I think it might be a Remington of some sort. Here's the very strange P90, where it's like, we got a P90 with like a Stanag, and like, it's got the Half-Life 2 MP7 foregrip on it. Like what they did is they modeled like a P90. It also has like iron sights on it on the back too. It's very strange. It's got like iron sights like kind of like here, but it also has the P90 sight as well. I don't think I've ever seen. Yeah, I think what it is it's using the rig of the Half-Life 2 SMG, but they wanted the P90 in the game, and they didn't want to have to reanimate the this like P90, so they just changed the design of the P90 to fit the Half-Life 2 SMG. That's what they did, I think. I think that's the logic. It's the website for the game. Spirited model from Counter-Strike. I think it's just a Half-Life 2 model. This thing here? Oh, this. Yeah, it might be from CSS. I feel like I've seen that in CSS. Let's see if I can get a grenade toss in here. Hell yeah. A double barrel blast with the Halo sniper rifle sound. That's not breakable. Yeah, see, like, I'm trying to pick up the grenade, but it's like, it prioritizes picking up the physics prompts. I don't remember in default Half-Life 2 that happens. I'm pretty sure Half-Life 2 will like prioritize like picking up like grenade objects over like just random little debris. Epic. The pipe model still looks yeah, it's just the crowbar with like the model swapped out basically. I always feel like Half-Life 2's crowbar just feels kind of bad also. He's kind of just pushing it forward. It's kind of like all the weapons in Half-Life 2 to me are just kind of they're a little all limp, I would say. I'd say the crossbow's pretty good in Half-Life 2 and the Magnum's pretty good in Half-Life 2. The gravity gun's fun. I think that's oh, exposition dump. All right. Here's where we find out that we're crazy. About the subject A. Zelensky. It's the only subject of the experiment which is outside the base. There's been like no plot in this game for so long. Also, it's going to Miss R. Zelensky, a brilliant scientist from the Vostok labs, was embezzling the Tris HC1 in order to stabilize the state of her brother, A. Zelensky, who is affected by cancer of leukemia type in the terminal phase. She has been subjected to examination, ported to the polar base, and forbidden to contact her brother anyway. Consequently, the subject A. Zelensky has been intercepted on his workplace by our EVIS emergency viral infestation section, closed in the little annex of Skype. The subject has been directly infected by the Tris HC1. Immediate euthanasia was planned. But the fact that the affair rode up to the high-ranking people from Vostok Labs didn't happen this way. Indeed, subject A. Zelensky is the only one who didn't show any mental disorder symptoms and physical mutations which were typical with the other previous subjects. So it's planned to start cloning the subject on 7th. We're going to clone us. Clones supposed to be sent to Vostok, whereas the original subject should be used to conceal the affairs and not stimulate the suspicion of the local authority. Plane's disappearance. Oh, game crashed. Nice. I want to check something real quick. Yeah, it crashed during the reading of text. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think I might know what's going on with sound alerts. It's just gone, I think. Yeah, Arma doesn't crash, surprisingly. That is true. I think OBS like deleted my sound alerts browser source because it's just not here. Because then it's not the standby. It's not in the chat. Yeah, I don't think it's in chat. Because I had like a sound alerts one. Yeah, it's just gone. Okay. Alright, well, let me just, let me add it then. Browser source. Alright, let's test it. Test it here. I can do one on my end. So sound alert browser source is offline. Let's test it again. Sound alert browser source is offline. Yeah, I think it's just not working. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Worry about it later. I don't understand why it's just gone. That's just the intro. Whenever I boot this game up, it always does that. It's always that loud. Alright. Where's the exposition dump? Here it is. Okay. Plan to start cloning subject on 7th of April. Clone supposed to be sent to Vostok. Original subject should be used to conceal the affair and not simulate suspicion of the local authority. Following disappearance. Villainous crime should have been easy to elaborate. And at night from the 1st to 2nd of May, only one of these subjects woke up despite his forced coma. He certainly awaked the other subject inadvertently and caused the epidemic disease which currently brings down the Skype-Tel region. Okay. So that's what's going on. Feels more like a fear plot kind of thing. Yeah, re-added the browser source. But when I tested on the stream sounds, the SoundAlert site, it's saying the browser source is offline. So I don't know what's going on. But it started with the browser source just being deleted. It was just gone from my OBS for some reason. Which I don't understand why that happened. Because I never messed with them since last week. SoundAlerts is dead guy. Are these like reskinned fast zombies? These are actually kind of cool. Kind of a janky model, but they're kind of cool. There's like no explosion effect either for some reason. I think their eyes are kind of goofy though. Huh? The hell was that? I think a spider tried to attack me and just died. God. It's the only subject of the experiment which is outside the base. Discovered Miss Stilimsky, brilliant science. Wait, this is the same report. In case you missed the first one, I guess. I'm gonna save before I crash again. They Hungry. Yeah, They Hungry is a classic one. I don't think They Hungry is like the best Half-Life mod, but it has a lot of like significance due to its age, like when it came out. It released very like quick after the launch of Half-Life 1. It's like pretty fascinating how fast they got it out. Wait for Halloween for me to play it the 100th time. I play Afraid of Monsters Director's Cut is my like Halloween game. To me, that's like the peak Half-Life TC. That's probably death. Is Xenomorph full conversion for UT or Unreal? Scare the pants off you. Is it kind of like an AVP where you like play as like alien or something? Yeah, it's like a lot of particle effects like aren't working. I don't know if the mod was just broken at launch or if this is like something that's over the years gotten like more unstable, this mod. But there's like no like explosions or like blood impact effects, at least like the shotgun and the grenades and stuff. That's probably death. I will not fall for that beginner trap. I just heard a Half-Life 1 explosion. Are you evil? Yeah, these are evils. You know, baby spiders that can survive a few bullets. Nice. Hey, Kama, how's it going? Getting raided. Well, mostly harmless. Thank you for the raid. We're finishing up some Source Engine Half-Life 2 jank mod called Get a Life. How was your stream? I don't know where I'm going now. Cool Coke. Oh, this must be the way. There's some Darkest Dungeon today. Nice. It's been a while since I played that. I've played a lot of Darkest Dungeon, but I've never actually finished the game because it's one of those games where you hit kind of a point in the game where you gotta grind a lot to kind of get your good parties kind of like prepped for like the big fights. Alright, what's that guy flying? It's regular zombies. Oh, now the explosions are working. Yeah, I think the particles just kind of break sometimes. Very strange things happening in this mod. I love that zombie yell. It's so goofy sounding. I don't want Half-Life mods usually. Every now and then. I like go through phases of playing like Half-Life mods. I usually play Half-Life 1 more than 2 stuff, but I was trying to find, I don't know, I really liked Nightmare House 2 that I played a few years ago. That was a very entertaining jank experience. I was trying to find something like on the level of that, basically. So I played 1187 last week, which ended up being kind of a bomb. It was pretty funny though, but it was not. That's the same report. It was pretty funny, but it just became like unbeatable, basically. That felt like a non-play-tested mod. Yeah, the high of Nightmare House 2 again. I don't think I'm gonna find it. I think I'm gonna find it when I'm not looking for it, is what's gonna happen. Like, you know, when it's like, there's something in your house, and it's like, you know, I'm looking for my charging cable for, like, I don't know, like a like a Nintendo DS or something like that. You just don't know where it is, and you look all over the place for it, you never find it, and then like randomly you find it when you're like, I don't know, cleaning your closet or something. That's how it always goes. Kind of feels like final act also to me. I feel like we're reaching the end of this. Oh, I can look at the shotgun now. Oh shit, Stalker. A poltergeist. Oh, fuck off. Hello, flares? This flare gun sucks. It's your flashlight and flare gun. Yeah, I'm trying to identify this. Okay, oh, the ejection port's on the correct side. On this one here. But on the world, or the view model, it's on the wrong side. Honestly, I can't fully tell what shotgun it's supposed to be. I kind of feel like it's like a Remington 870. It's got like a charging handle on its ejection port though. Which makes me feel like it's... No, that's more of like a Remington like 1100 kind of thing. I'll just conclude it's a strange hybrid shotgun. Kind of like this weird P90 thing. Yeah, 870s are pretty common. They're very good shotgun. In classic Resident Evil, the RE1 shotgun's an 870. The RE2 shotgun's also like a short Remington 870. The one on RE2 will, you get weapon parts later, you can turn the 870 into a 1100 somehow. And the 1100 in RE2 is like the best video game shotgun of all time. Best shotgun in a non-FPS game, I will say. Yeah, Dino Crisis has that like shotgun conversion thing too as well. I can't remember what shotgun the PA3 is supposed to be like based on. I don't know if that's like a real shotgun or not. Or it's like loosely based on one. What's going on with this texture here? I think it's like the bump mapping layer is like offset from like the specular or the diffuse layer. Lighting's pretty cool in this room. I like the lights that coming up through the grating right here. Then we got the Fulbright elevator. Ugh. Oh, that pain sound. I cut the zombie in half somehow. So utilize these med kits. This is the best gun. You can use it more. They're also kind of stingy on ammo with it too. I hear a helicopter. Yeah, I heard a helicopter. Don't have any rockets. Hello, someone trying to shoot me through the wall there. For the rocket pop up. Please give me my rocket launcher. That is penetrable. Why would this be the spot where you put your rockets at? Called physics prop debris. Give me another rocket. Die. At least the rockets, or sorry, the helicopters don't take like 9 rockets to kill like they do in 1187. Alright, suppose we go down here. Oh, my leg. Now we're in the super. Feels like I'm gonna be in like the Resident Evil laser hallway. Oh, Vostok found it. What the hell's that? Is that the final boss? That's amazing. I think we finally reached Nightmare House 2. Unauthorized intrusion via the C-47 area. Intervention team is going to intercept the entity which is moving at great speed. Monitoring camera report the intervention team got eliminated. Shooters acting outside the monitoring camera site. 2 elite EVIS squads are sent. Colonel Pollock asks us to deploy the Vostok Core Center security system. True takes control of the Vostok Core Center system. Evis keeps order in the other areas. Confusion is complete. The intruder is the cold fox subject itself. He is of priceless value to us. Evis got the order to let him act as long as the general security isn't in danger. Okay. He's the super test subject, I suppose. Uh-oh. We're getting gassed in here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're in Resident Evil Hive in the movie. What the hell's this thing? We got the Super Soaker? Why is that? It has like a mile/hour gauge on the back. What the hell is this thing? It's like a nail gun or something. Is that any alt fire? Guess I don't have ammo for it. It's gonna blow up. Yeah. Use secondary tech to disintegrate an enemy. Oh. Okay. That's got the AR2 alt fire. Got some cool music. I'm sure these guys are like cloaked, but they're like they have like little like night vision goggles that aren't cloaked. Oh, they become skeletons. That's so funny. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. I kind of love this weapon. The Super Soaker that turns people into skeletons. I feel like it's supposed to kind of be like the nail gun from Fear 1 Penetrator. No problem, Harmless. Thanks for the raid. Save my ammo on this a bit. Okay, they're just ant lions, these enemies. The reskin ant lions with more health. Yeah, these things take a lot of damage to kill. I'm gonna die if I like drop down this very small jump. Oh, okay. This guy's hilarious. That's the same log. More nail gun ammo. Coca-Cola. I like this music. Does this company look like the little face on there? Vostok. Alright. Final confrontation, question mark? Final boss? Didn't say anything that time. Oh. And the game crashed. Yeah, it's crash number 3, I think. Oh, man. I think it just saved too. That's convenient. Yeah, like he pops up and he laughs at us, but there's no sound. This part kind of, I feel like I'm in like Sin episodes a little bit. Some of these environments here. The hell is this? Like, very interesting switch design here. We just have random tubes like people in them. I guess it's like a lab area. I thought there was like a lounge area at first. I feel like I'm supposed to go up there, maybe. Turn on the bubbles. These beakers. Unbreakable, unfortunately. Oh, let's see if we can do something up there, maybe. Wait, there's like... Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling you're supposed to go up here. Sure, get me out of the vents. Through another layer of door. Yay, nail gun ammo. It feels very Citadel. Not the game Citadel, but Half-Life 2 Citadel. Elevator with like a glass floor like this. All this guy does, he just pops on the camera and laughs. Warning, keep out. I stream Half-Life 2, yes. I believe I did last year at some point. Yeah, this is a boss fight room. It's like Zen. Look at these, got like the Zen crystals from like Half-Life 1. This is absolutely boss fight.
I've evolved since your intervention in that Skype laboratory. From this day on, there will only be one Alexander Zemlinsky.
Okay.
Last phase infected. 330 pounds of muscle.
Alright, now we're Nightmare House 2. This is the good stuff. shield. Yep.
Do you like bugs, Alex?
I know one of them broke. Bugs, as in, as in video game bugs. As in this game's gonna break and crash. Yeah, we're at the. I'm assuming this is the last boss. Not sure at what point I'm like allowed to shoot the crystals. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay. I think I understand how it works. Because this green color here makes me think it was like associated with the green crystal. Oh my god. It just spawned in. It's time to end this once and for all. Will you spawn next?
Here comes my elite squad. Look up.
The skeleton is so funny. You like my super soaker gun? Else I Real, it sounds like a car door or car trunk opening. Oh, the song's changing. Right, which color do I break next? I guess I got to pick. Alright, you already did this phase. Come here. No, I must go that way. Yeah, let me get some goods from over here. On the lab access card. Got a lot of goods. Now, where's the door? There's like a certain door he's pointing at. Oh, that one, I guess. These enemies are way too tanky. Literally, it sounds like a car like trunk opening. Yeah, open this up. Are you unbreakable? Hello? I think he's just unbreakable. Whatever. Oh, please let me in. look at this. Got the giga pile of goods. Or assault rifle grenades. So I think all this stuff's just like optional. Just a bunch of like supply rooms. I think I turned off the turret. Nice. Okay. Hello, Kovalo. How you doing?
Do you like bugs, Alex?
Oh, they don't have a skeleton model. It's quicker to do like the Half-Life 2 reload where you just switch weapons and just let it reload on its own. Because that thing takes forever to reload. Oh, I see there's like a second phase up here. Okay. Yeah, this is like Get a Life mod for Half-Life 2. Oh, the shields. Is that a rocket homing on me? Oh, the light dropped my fall. That's amazing. The turret. Yeah, I'm just running past all that crap. Oh god. Alright, the volume of enemies here is kind of insane. Like, there's like 2 songs overlapping right now. I don't trust these barrels. I'm gonna get rid of them. There's 2 songs overlapping. This is amazing. Hi. I like this Desert Eagle a lot. Got like a Max Payne medicine cabinet here. Alright, don't know if I'm supposed to do something here. If that was just supplies or what. Like how text is like reversed on the other side because it's a mirrored texture. Can I go back? Ah. Okay, that turns off the Nihilant Zen crystals. Hey, Germany during World War II, no, it's some like evil corporation. Hey, it's Malthus. There's basically like no plot in this game until like the very end, basically, and I have kind of a vague idea what's going on, but it's kind of weird. I almost feel like it's like some like psychological story where it's like one of those like it's all in your head kind of stories or something. That might not be the case. I don't know. Okay. Out of the room. How's it going, Malthus? Thank you for the raid. There's some goods in here too. Actually destroy that one. Alright, have I been out long enough for the purge to not kill me? Hell yeah. Oh, there's an invisible wall blocking you from going in there. That's cool. Let's fix all my limbs. The stupid bleeding effect, my god. Alright, leave that room again. Yeah, this is like a... I call this the Super Soaker gun, because that's what it looks like to me. Are you done purging? Let's go over to this side now. Oh, my legs. I was hoping to land on the light again. The antlions with too much health. Oh. Shut up. The amount of times like floors break in this spot and drop you into another room. I swear to God. Looks like something Nerf will pull out, call it the Strike Force Ass Blast or something. Yeah, right. It's like a Super Soaker to me. They're good. Blew themselves up. My favorite attack. Bastard still gets a shot on me before disintegrating. There's the turn off force field switch. Yep. It's off. Can I jump over now? Oh, they put an invisible wall there? Are you kidding me? Even when you know the gap's there? It's like bait you with the supplies. What is this crap? It would have been icing on the cake if they made him laugh again whenever you try to jump again. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're gonna do your evacuation thing. Plenty of time. Like, all you do is you just walk out, and then you walk back in, and then the timer's gone. Can I shoot you now? Does this hurt you? Yeah, I think that's hurting him. die. And now he Gibbs. Or is it gonna be phase 3? Huh? That's someone going like, in the song. Like this guy, he's like running on his like NPC grid line. There's no way he survived that. Yeah, this music's amazing. Oh, oh shit, it's Lord of the Rings. It's the Eye of Sauron. Okay. Ending of MGS1. Lord of the Rings Expanded Universe. Last call to join the anti-atomic bunkers. So are they gonna like nuke the whole world? Get a life. Oh, that was amazing. There's like this like reverberating like stereo bouncing back. Like a dunk 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 dunk. It's like hitting like to my left and right repeatedly. It's like very disorienting to listen to. It's kind of sick though. Some like experimental music. Alright, we did it. We completed Get a Life mod. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with the character at the end. So the plot is like he's guy who has leukemia, and then he's going to work, and then you appear like, I don't know, some dream sequence, and then you're just going through a sequence of like guys, like military guys ambushing you and zombies in town, and then kind of like, oh, this song's amazing. Yeah, you just go through a sequence of like mines and buildings and shoot fights and helicopters and boat, and then you get to the end and it's kind of like, oh, you're at some base, and then you get exposition dumped that it's like your character was cloned because he was the only person who, when exposed to some virus, doesn't become mutated, basically. So they, especially like the odds eye, they like sample eye divine cybermancy. And that, yeah, I guess either you're the clone, I don't know if you're the clone or if the other guy is the clone, but, yeah, they're making some experimental bioweapons or some shit. I don't know. It's a Resident Evil kind of story, basically. So when you get to the end, then you kill the other version of you or the clone. I don't know which one's which. And then you blow up the facility, and then I guess it's implied that maybe your guy is like PTSD, or he's got like, maybe he's becoming a zombie or something like that after all that. I'm not really sure. Basically, most of the mod is like, you're not really following a story, it seems like. But the password to the goodies on their website is "The world is over." That website still exists, which I probably assume is not up anymore. They have like a bonus goodie section. You can type in "the world is over" for the bonus content, I guess. All right, that was Get a Life. That was decent. I feel like I had a middling. I was getting kind of bored of it around like the midpoint of it, but I started to like it again toward the end when it got very Nightmare House 2-ish at the end. Then the Kino started to kick in. Then it got entertaining. But there we go. We beat it. I beat this instead of 1187. Now, should I go back to 1187 just cheat through that like last sequence I was playing? I don't know. 1187 was pretty funny, but like it was getting really frustrating at like how like unplayable a lot of the sections started to get. 1187 was pretty bad. Yeah, this one was playable. This was like I said, it's like a 6 out of 10. Not bad. Not the best. I feel like, based on my memory, I feel like Underhell's probably overall better. I have issues of Underhell, but Underhell I feel like has like higher highs in general. I like the Nightmare House 2 more too. But I thought this was fun enough, I would say. Not too bad. I don't regret playing it. I don't regret finishing it. I think I got better toward the end. A little bit too heavy on the beginner traps also, especially through a lot of the mid sections where there's a lot of like walk in a door and then a shelf just like falls over and crushes you and you just wouldn't know it's going to happen until it just happens to you basically. Raid victim can be Bucket Balbsy. I think we raided them before, but who raid them? But I'll be back tomorrow, play some more video games. Maybe I'll play some more mods or might pick a random game. Maybe a Steam game. Alright, good night everyone. Let's see if we can find this person. Is it Bucket Balbsy, playing games plus demos. So thank you for the follow. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Good night, everyone.